Hi, I'm Bill Snyder, Sports Information Director at Mississippi Gulf Coast Community College. It's time for another spring edition of Bulldog Blitz. We usually don't use Charlie Sheen quotes in this, but this week I think it's appropriate, and we'll use one word: winning. The Bulldogs, the tennis team, the golf team, softball, baseball, all cruising towards the postseason, and we'll start off with our Gulf Coast golf team. How about this? Tommy Snell and the boys, their sixth straight Region 23 title. They win it up at Dancing Rabbit up at Philadelphia, Mississippi. After coming in fourth in state, they came on strong at the region to qualify for the national tournament next month up in Scottsboro, Alabama. So congrats to Tommy and the golf team. It's business as usual for them. Six straight. Wow, can't believe that. Meanwhile, how about the Gulf Coast tennis team? They won the state tournament last week, then headed up to Meridian this week and swept through the Region 23 tournament. The men's team won 9 out of 9 matches in singles and doubles play to win the region title. So they'll head on to the national tournament next month in Plano, Texas. Right now, here's LACHLAN PUYOL and Nick Georgian talking about all the great tennis.
It's good that we can share the experience in the moment with everyone. If, like last year, it was me and Nick, we won state individually, but we came third all together. But this time we can really share that experience together, and it was a really good feeling on the bus when we came down.
Coming in, we got a new guy, Sean, and putting him in the lineup helped out a lot, made us a lot stronger. And coming the season, you know, everybody knew it was going to be strong, and came to the state tournament. We just take it step by step, win state, and we did that. And it's quite nervous, but playing a couple of games, get a win on our belt, took the nerves away, and then coming back and win. It's a great feeling. Going home, back to Wiggins, great feeling for that.
Did I mention winning? Well, how about the Gulf Coast softball team? They swept Southwest this week to clinch the South State title, so the MACJC South State champs will host the state tournament coming up next week right here in Perkinston. Right now, let's hear from DANI Kraft and Brooke Gaston about the terrific finish and the terrific season the Lady Bulldogs are having.
I think winning the South was already big enough, but winning it with a group of girls, you know, I'm surrounded by was even better. And having the home field advantage for state is just, you know, incredible, because it just gives us such a one-up on everybody else, having our fans here and get to play on our field and things that we're familiar with, and I'm really excited.
The home field advantage is pretty awesome. It feels great inside just to know that you're part of a wonderful team and a winning team. It's great to win and all be together. And
some individual props for Raina Baluha. Our sophomore pitcher is the MACJC Pitcher of the Week. She went 3-1 last week against Jones and Pearl River, so congrats to Raina on that terrific honor. And as we said, the 7th-ranked Bulldogs will host the MACJC State Tournament here on the Perk campus next week, so congrats to Coach Long, Coach Nelson, and all the girls on a terrific run that is continuing. Meanwhile, the baseball team in a bit of a do-or-die situation this weekend. They travel to Colin to take on the Wolves in the regular season finale. If they win 1 out of 2 in that doubleheader, the Bulldogs make it back to the postseason. Got to win one of those against Colin this weekend. So if the Bulldogs can win 1 out of 2, or maybe they'll just go ahead and sweep Colin, next week they'll head into the best 2 out of 3 series in the MACJC playoffs. So good luck to Gary, Jake Long, and all the fellas, and see if they can also get back to the postseason. This week we'll finish with a photo finish and take a look at some of the other events going on in this busy spring season. First, congrats to Pascagoula's Josh Wells, the MGCCC alum, is this year's inductee from Gulf Coast in the 2013 MACJC Sports Hall of Fame. I got to MC that banquet this week up in Jackson, so congrats to him. Also, 2 signees for our lady basketball team. Our sophomores, Yasmin Nelson and Shamika Hart, both signed with 4-year colleges this week. Yasmin Nelson going to Southern University of Baton Rouge, and Shamika Hart headed to West Alabama, so congrats to them. Meanwhile, the men's basketball team, they celebrated their season this week with their awards dinner at the Shed in Gulfport. So a lot of good barbecue and a lot of good basketball talk there for Coach Weathers, Patrick Wilcher, and the men's Bulldog team. And remember, you can follow us online at MGCCCBulldogs.com, also on Facebook and Twitter, and on our YouTube video page. So, did I mention winning? A lot of winning this week, and pretty much all the time at Mississippi Gulf Coast Community College. That's this week's edition of Bulldog Blitz. I'm Bill SNYDER. Next week, we'll be focused on the MACJC State Softball Tournament. After that wraps up on the other playoffs, we'll be back with more Bulldog Blitz. Until then, have a great day.